Breaking news. Thousands of fishes were found dead at Batang Ai Dam. Minister of Fisheries Sarawak were called to investigate more regarding the issues. Now we will interview Miss Mimi, a local farmer of the tilapia. Welcome, Miss Mimi.
Hi,
Tell us more about what happened to your fish a few days ago.
so based on my observation since last week, I have observed that the fishes in my farm has been rapidly decreasing, and I saw like most of them floating on the water column, and I'm not really sure what causes the death of my fishes. Probably because of bacteria or viruses infecting them. Maybe due to other farms around the dam that causes that brings the virus of the bacteria and infect my fishes. So I'm not quite sure about it yet. And currently the fisheries department is still investigating about the issue, so I'm just going to wait about the result later.
That was very concerning. Thank you, Mimi.
Assalamualaikum and very good morning to all. I'm Amruddin, scientist at UNIMAS. So I've done a lot of research about this tilapia. So basically there is two types of tilapia in the Batang Ai Dam. The first one is red tilapia, Oreochromis niloticus. The second one is genetically improved farm tilapia. So the genetically improved is the black one, and as you can see, the red one is the Oreochromis.
Tilapia can be grown in diverse farming system and omnivorous. They require minimal fish meal in its diet. It has naturally high tolerance to variable water quality and can grow in both freshwater and marine environment. Good disease resistance, they are especially and easy for small-scale farmers to grow for food. Nutrition, income is easy for them. In addition to that, according to World Centre, the gift tilapia species has strain that was developed to be fast-growing and adaptable to wide range of environments.
Next, we have Miss Aida here with us. She is a technician in Batang Ai Hydroelectric and Reservoir Dam. She is going to explain more about the Batang Ai Hydroelectric. Miss Aida, welcome.
Thank you. Batang Ai is receive inflow water from the Batang Ai River and Inkari River, and is extended from Ai Valley, Inkari Valley, Limnology Valley, and Sekrang Valley, and the height of foundation is about 110 meters. Between headwater region and in dead water of the dam is present 63 species of aquatic life, and the reservoir is lentic man-made, built as a hydroelectric generator. It contains concrete and rock-filled dam. And because it's cheap and short period culture is over culture here for the fish culture. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Aida. We have Miss Kavita here with us. Miss Kavita, welcome. Now, tell us more about the aquaculture practice at Batang Ai Dam.
Thank you, Miss Devi. The most suitable aquaculture method would be the net cage aquaculture. It is a system that confines fish in a mesh enclosure. There are two types. One is the floating type and also one is the fixed type. As mentioned earlier by Miss Ada, due to overculture, this can cause stress to the fish and cause high nutrient settlement in the dam. Thank you.
My name is DARFRINO. I am an environmental and aquaculture expert. I'll be talking about the causes of the fish deaths. Yes, it is found that the tilapias in the cage aquaculture at Batang Ai is not died because of bacteria or viruses. But do you know that there is more to that of the causes of the fish deaths? Research has found that there are commonly 4 reasons to the causes of the fish deaths. 1 is the temperature. 2 is the depletion of oxygen, followed by nitrate poisoning and the high ammonia content. Temperature. When we talk about temperature, a rapid changes in temperature can greatly affect the hormonal balance and the physiology of the fishes. They will be pressured because they are unable to adapt to this sudden change of temperature. So they will be more prone to death and they will eventually die. Now, the second one is the depletion of oxygen. Now, oxygen depletion is usually caused by massive algae blooms, or as scientists call it, eutrophication. Now, basically, algae blooms all the time, but in a very unnoticeable amount. But when there is a massive algae bloom, that where is one must concern, because massive algae bloom, they will consume oxygen as well. So, when there is a massive algae bloom in an aquaculture area, there will be a competition of oxygen for the algae and the tilapia as well. When the tilapia receive or intake little oxygen, lack of oxygen, they will eventually die because of suffocating. Now, the third cause is nitrate poisoning. Now, nitrate poisoning, it's because the fish consume or intake a nitrate that is more than 20 milligrams per liter into their body. Now, when a fish dies because of nitrate poisoning, there can be a noticeable discoloration of the gill because the nitrate affect their metabolism. Now, this will cause them, when their metabolism is affected, they will be more prone to death. And the fourth one is the high ammonia content. When there is a high ammonia content, there is most likely to be ammonia burn. Ammonia burn will cause the mucus, the protective mucus at the layers of the fish, such as the eye, to be removed, and they will be exposed to bacterial infection. Now, ammonia, it came from fertilizers mostly, but how does it get to the river? Well, excess ammonia from the agricultural farm, any nearby agricultural farm, can be transported into the aquaculture center by the surface runoff. So yeah, those are the four main reasons to a fish deaths or high mortality rate at a certain aquaculture area.
Hello, Ms. Wada.
Hi.
Okay, so I'm going to interview you about the mass mortality of tilapia fishes in Batang Ai Dam. So, what do you think from consumer point of view about this case?
For me, in the point of consumer of view, that is it safe the fish to be eaten if it's already affected? And then I am very concerned, is it safe for it to be marketed?
Oh, I see. Okay, thank you, Ms. Wada.
Okay.
Okay, so doctor, I have a question for you regarding the problem about ammonia and nitrate. So, is it safe for humans to consume these fishes?
I would say strictly no, because when there's a high nitrate content and ammonia content consumed by the fish, it will accumulate, and when humans consume it, we will be vulnerable to many implications, such as vulnerable to certain cancers or other respiratory problems and other health risk problems as well. So I would say no, it is not safe to consume fishes that are affected by nitrate and ammonia.
I see. Okay, thank you, doctor.
You're welcome.